Our first matchup is the San Diego State Aztecs, the South Region winners, against the East Region winners in FAU. San Diego State had a path to get here that didn't seem, it wasn't likely to happen, but it made it happen, as you can see. San Diego State played College of Charleston, handled business against College of Charleston very well. They won that game. Let me get you the final score here. Do this. Make sure I do this the correct way and not just do it any kind of way. Let's go here. There we go. All right. College of Charleston, they won in a very close knit battle, 63 to 70 to 57. Good win for them. 6-point win for the Aztecs in that one. Round two, they got to face Farmer, who came out the upset win of Virginia. They put them in their place, winning 75 to 52. Then the upset of all upsets, taking down the number one overall seed in the Alabama Crimson Tide, led by Brandon Miller, who did not have a great game. He did not have a great tournament this year, to be honest. If I look at Brandon Miller's numbers, only 9 points, 3 from 19 from the field, 1 for 10 for 3, but he did give you 11 bullets. But look at the Aztecs were stifling. They held Alabama to 11% shooting from 3. It says a lot because they like to shoot threes. They love shooting 3. 3 for 27 from 3 was the Alabama Crimson Tide in this big upset loss to the San Diego State Aztecs. And of course, the controversy thing with the Creighton Blue Jays to get here to win the South region. That is the San Diego Aztecs path to the Final Four. FAU, on the other hand, was more surprising than whatnot. They win Conference USA handily. And then they had their opening matchup in the 8-9 with the American champions of Memphis Tigers and Penny Holloway, which they got by 66 to 65. And then we had a matchup that nobody expected in FAU versus FDU. Fairleigh Dickinson versus the Florida Atlantic. And Florida Atlantic handled business 78 to 70 in that one. Thus, you just recall the surprise upset win against a physical Tennessee team in the Sweet 16, 62 to 55. And then the back and forth affair between the Owls and the Wildcats of Kansas State as the Owls upset Kansas State to win the East region to get to the 4. Now, ladies and gentlemen, you're talking Matt Bradley for the San Diego State Aztecs leading the charge with 12.5 points per game, shooting 40% from the field. Going against Jarnell Davis, who is averaging 14 points a game on 49% shooting from the field. You have an Aztec team that is tenacious on defense. And you have an Owls team who is a balanced team that can play defense and that can play offense. Now, if I sit here and look at top defensive leaders, you don't see none of these teams in here like that. So let's see what San Diego State's season stats look like. Okay, here we go. San Diego State has an overall rating of 31-6. They are very good on the defensive side. Very good on the defensive side. Because when you hear San Diego State, you hear defense. That's just call it what it is. You hear defense. They lock you down at the right moment in time. That I can say. Let's go to the Northwest. They're not that good. They don't score that much. You're talking about a team that averages what? Let's see. A team that averages about 72 points per game. They shoot 40%, 44% from the field. They shoot 35% from 3, which is not that good. But it's the defense, though. It's the defense the reason why they are who they are. If I look at San Diego State, They give up 63 points a game. Their whole opponents to 40% shooting from the field, 28% from 3-point range, which is, as you can see, Alabama shot 11% from the 3-point range. It's the defense that does it for the Aztecs. Defense. Now let's look at the Owls. Conference USA. They final year in the Conference USA. The Florida Owls are in the Final Four. Before they made the transition to the American Conference, replacing a team just up north for them about a good 2.5 hours. That'll be the UCF Knights, who will be moving to the Big 12. Florida Atlantic. Defensively, they give up 65 points per game. Opponents shoot 40% from the field. They also shoot 32% from 3, so they're not that far off from San Diego State defensive wise, but offensively, they score 78 points a game. They shoot 60% from the field, and they shoot about 36.5%, 37% from 3. To me, could the Owls be favored? No, because Vegas has the assets favored by 2.5. ESPN says 57.7% in favor of the assets of San Diego State. But don't be surprised. Don't be surprised if the Owls pull this off. Okay? If you're looking at their tournament run, let's see. 66 on Memphis, 78 on Fairleigh Dickinson, 62 on Tennessee, and 79 on Kansas State. Let's see the defensive prowess of the assets. First round matchup, they gave up 57. Against Florida, they gave up 52. Against Alabama, they gave up 64. And against Creighton, they gave up 56. You're talking about a team that can score high 70s and against a team that gave up less than 60 points. This is gonna be a matchup of crash and style. San Diego's defense was FAU's offense. Something's gonna give. You talking about two teams that have won 30 plus games. FAU has won 35 games this season. They are 35-3. San Diego State is 31-6. San Diego's on an 8-game winning streak. Florida Atlantic's on an 11-game winning streak. This game here is gonna be very intense, very heart-pounding for both fan bases and basketball fans in general because you don't know what's going to happen. We're talking 78 points per game for the Owls against 57 points per game from the Aztecs defense. This is going to be something to behold. Does offense win the day or does defense, like they all say, defense win championships, offense win games? Which one's going to prevail? Because this is a spot in a national championship game on Monday night. That's going to be